So I want to go over a mock trade. I found this online on Twitter. I actually thought this was really, really interesting. Okay. And if you had to force me to do a trade like this, or if I had to trade for Russell Wilson, which I really don't want to, but if you forced me to do it, this is actually not too bad. Okay. Now, if the Eagles trade for Russell Wilson, the Eagles receive Russell Wilson, a 2023 fourth-round pick from Seattle. The Eagles give the Seahawks a first and the 83rd pick in 2022, and then they give a first-round pick for 2023, and then they give Jalen Hurts and Andre Dillard. Obviously, you acquire Russell Wilson. You give away Jalen Hurts. I wouldn't mind Jalen Hurts being a backup quarterback here if a trade goes down like this. Unless, Gardner Minshew is still on the roster too. So, maybe that's why, you would trade Jalen Hurts as well to be the starting quarterback in Seattle. It would make more sense. It would force you to not, I guess giving them a second-round quarterback in Jalen Hurts would give them more cushion to not force you to give 2 first-round picks for this year's draft in 2022. Because really, at the end of the day, the only time I'll take Russell Wilson as of right now is if we don't give up 2 first-round picks in one draft, which I don't want to do. If it's a first-round pick for 22 and a first-round pick for 23, I'm totally fine with it. That's fair enough if the Eagles are trying to trade for Russell Wilson. But I think maybe you have to add Jalen Hurts into that deal. This way they have a quarterback to work with. That obviously, Jalen Hurts has tape on him now, so teams could study him to say, you know what? If they throw Jalen Hurts in a trade for a veteran quarterback, they might acquire him. Who knows at this point? And then throwing Andre Dillard in there is going to be really interesting. Now, Dillard took over for Jordan Mailata for a couple games this year when he was out, and I thought he actually played not great, not bad, but I thought he played pretty solid for two or three consecutive games. I forgot how many games he took over for Jordan Mailata on the left side. Can't play on the right side, obviously, but maybe, he's a 2019 first-round pick that obviously did not work out, and I don't even think it's much of Andre Dillard's fault because they pretty much redshirted him. The Eagles redshirted him. They had Jason Peters already here, and they just did him dirty. I thought in the beginning of this whole thing when they drafted him, when it was a heavy defensive draft, and they drafted Andre Dillard. So, I think at this point, Seattle needs offensive line help. There's really 2 needs. If the Eagles want Russell Wilson from the Seahawks, the Eagles are giving 2 needs back to Seattle in a trade for Russell Wilson. They're giving them Jalen Hurts and they're giving them Andre Dillard to help him on the left side. I think with consistent play, Dillard could play better. I thought he played good in those few games that he took over for Jordan Mailata when he was out. So, as of right now, guys, this trade is not bad. I wished one of those first-round picks was gone. I would give away a first and 2 seconds, like a first and a second, and then a first-round pick for this year, second-round pick for this year, and a second round for 23 if that's the case. But it hurts to see 2 first-round picks, but as long as they're not 2 first-round picks in the same draft, I'm okay with it. I'm all right. I feel good about it. I feel a lot more comfortable about that than 2 first-round picks in 2022 in this year's draft. Like, hell no. Like, we need to use one of those first-round picks if that's the case. So, if the Eagles give up, the Eagles will have 2 first-round picks left if a trade like this is made. So they'll have 2 first-round picks left for this year. They could trade one back for another first-rounder in 23 because they won't have one. Because of this trade, they're giving up a 23 first-round pick. So you're going to be down to a first-round pick in 23, and you'll have 2 first-round picks this year if this mock trade actually does go down. I think you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I think you're giving Seattle what they want, 2 needs that they really need badly. If they want to, as of right now, they're trying to figure out if they're rebuilding or they're going to build on top of what they're doing. Obviously, Russell Wilson is exploring his options right now, so there's a lot to it than that. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this trade. Do you like it? Is it fair enough? Would you take something away from it? Would you trade Jalen Hurts and Andre Dillard? Are you killing 2 birds with 1 stone by trading those 2 players, 2 needs that Seattle really needs to acquire badly? You know what I mean? This way it kind of saves them the trouble. Well, Jalen Hurts will definitely have some interest in a trade like this just because there is tape on him for a year and a half, and they'll know how to use him. Or try to make him better. So with already set receivers over in Seattle with DK Metcalf and Lockett and some of these other guys, you could have a good offense. I mean, who knows? I don't know what Seattle's going to look like. I don't know what the future of Seattle's going to look like, so I don't know. But what I can tell you this, Eagles get their guy at quarterback and an extra 4th-round pick for 23. Howie loves those 4th-round picks, okay? And the Seahawks get a very much needed left tackle, and they get Jalen Hurts, a starting quarterback, or at least somewhat of starting caliber. So they have something there, so they don't have to, be completely empty at that position. So you guys let me know in the comment section below. This was really interesting. I thought it was fun. I like to go over stuff like this. It's a lot of fun. So other than that, guys, I will see you guys later. SHAKESQUAD up, follow us. Peace out, guys. Peace.